What up, Free? So, for a lot of you, congratulations on your kids going back to school because they did it the right way. Now, as much as I enjoy seeing my grandson go to school for the first time, I mean, K through 12 program, you know, he's already been through the daycares and pre-K programs. I guess this is what they would call real school. So real school is at home. So we don't get that twisted around these parts. But now that he's in what they consider real school, I was happy to see that. I was most happy once I found out that Ray wouldn't have been able to go today because she had to start back at the office today after, what is it? I don't know. 12 and 19 months? Is it 19 months? Something like that. The University of Michigan has been shut down and now the administration is back. So she went back to work for a full day for the first time today. And I want to say congratulations to her. I know she just got through with it. I'm out here going to do a couple things and then go back and kind of chop it up with her about her first day because I know it was a rough one. I know it was tough. But I appreciate anybody that's going to check this out on the Hap Space, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's unfortunate that some of the kids, you know, had to go back before Labor Day, so it kind of shortened up their vacation. But for those kids who did go back and parents got them sent off the right way, that was good, you know. And for those who are in their life sparingly, sporadically, intermittently, fuck y'all. Because kids deserve better. Kids deserve more. And for you just to come around just to drop off some trinkets for school or put a couple dollars in their pocket so they can go get some clothes or some shoes, that's bullshit. Kids really don't need that. They do, but they don't. What they need is your attendance. They need your spirit. They don't just need monetary trinkets because that shit's only going to take them so far. And my biggest issue with everybody out here that deals with a situation like that, you continue to let that shit happen. And I know you saying, well, the kids need this and the kids need that. But what the kids really need is they need that motherfucker who comes in sparingly, sporadically, intermittently, all the time. You ain't that busy. There ain't nobody that's that busy that they can't be around the child that they created. I'm sorry. Fuck you. I don't care. So you motherfuckers are my back to school fools because you put money in your baby mama's pocket. You put money in your baby daddy's pocket. You put money in your children's hands, making them think that you really doing some shit. But you're not doing shit out here, but creating more of a division. Not between you and the baby mama, not between you and the baby daddy, but you and your child. That creates more of a division. And kids aren't going to say shit to you. All kids going to say is thank you. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy. That's all they're going to do. That's all they're going to do is say thank you. Because they're programmed to say thank you after they receive something. But they have no idea how minuscule that bullshit is in the grand scheme of things. You're going to buy a kid a pair of shoes, take them to the shoe store. I was just joking with somebody about this earlier. Take them to the shoe store. Get down on that one knee. Press that shoe. Find out where their toe is at. See them walk back and forth. See them try to kick that motherfucker off. That's putting in time. Don't just ask the kid to go online and see how much the shoes are, and then you send them that plus tax. That ain't no mommy. That ain't no daddy. Black Voltron Reloaded, my brother. You better patent that name, brother. The shit is crazy. Black Voltron. I love it. We was fucking with you that one night, but I'm telling you, that name, that shit, I would get a Black Voltron shirt. It would have to be black. I just don't believe that any child truly benefits from a parent that is only a financial benefactor. Unless you are spiritually fucked up to where you do shit to kids, and God forbid you would do shit to anybody but your own kids, I think you need to be in a kid's life. However many few minutes that it took for you to make that child now deserves 18 more years of your time. But nah, she won't let me see him. He won't let me see him. You motherfuckers got it so twisted. That's what I'm trying to hear. That's what I'm trying to hear. Already in motion. Get that shit right. Get it right. Because if not, somebody white gonna come take the Black Voltron moniker and then patent it and then make a whole bunch of money off of it. White, not black. They'll be white. So it's unfortunate when I look on my social medias and I see people that are just, they're upset at that parent, that other parent, that parent that they procreated with and created that child or children with, and they can't get along to push that child along together. I mean, y'all didn't make it. A lot of couples don't make it. But you still should be able to work morally and collectively with your child or children. You cannot raise a child or children alone. You didn't make them alone. You can't raise them alone. RY. Listening for a while. At work with kids. Shouldn't be in my face because someone didn't follow protocol. All right. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Hello? 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 So it was obviously a mistake. I'm sorry. When I get a phone call from certain numbers, I have to answer it. Sometimes it's business, sometimes it's personal. And that would have been a personal call. If they call again, then. But I answered. Y'all heard me, I answered. So I don't know what's going on. But if it's an emergency, they know to call back. Babysit. I see Information Man that snuck up in here. Information Man, what's good with you, bro? So I just don't like people to get it twisted in here that we are supposed to be, or we're allowed to be absentee where our children are concerned. Okay? It's not something that's supposed to happen. Excuse me. I'm really trying to take a page out of a passage that I read about Aretha Franklin and some other, some of our ancestral singers and performers. They talked about air conditioning, modified air, and how it constricts our vocal cords. So I'm really trying not to use AC as a full cooling system anymore. I might roll the windows down, whatever, but I'm trying not to do that because I know that I'm under AC 80 to 90% of the time, and I know that it can get to your voice. They said the coolness will get to your vocal cords and more or less freeze them up. Go on and take a nap. You know I'll probably be here in an hour, Tony D. What's good with you, bro? Tony D, Information Man, RY, Black Voltron in here. And there's a few more. Looks like this son strolled in. They just ain't all saying hello. But we know how that be. We're going to have 3 to 4 lurkers per 10 that say hello. We got 3 to 4 lurkers that ain't going to say shit. They just want to see what I'm saying, see what I'm smoking, see what I'm drinking. I'm still smoking hemp, bitches. And I'm still drinking flavored water, hoes. Y'all can go away now. Y'all ain't got to listen no more. Y'all ain't got to listen to the message. The message ain't shit to y'all. Y'all just want to see what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still fucking with these Cargo 420 motherfuckers, bitches. You understand? Y'all can see that. Y'all can see that on all the videos. All the videos are going to be the same now. All the videos going to be the same. I'm going to smoke, I'm going to drink, and I'm going to have the same t-shirts on. Not the same t-shirt. And I do wash these bitches. Puff, puff, pass that Helga. But yeah, we're in a space. If we're parents, we got to be in the paint. And if I'm speaking of people of African descent, of melanated skin tone, we get called out for being bad parents more than other people. Even though there's more bad parents on the other side than there are bad black parents. So I'm talking to us first, but I'm talking to every motherfucking body. I don't believe that there should be a bad parent out in this bitch. Yes, I heard it years ago when I was fucking around, you know, in the radio circuits, the terrestrial radio circuits. And Aretha Franklin wouldn't even allow air conditioning around her before she got ready to perform. Straight up natural air had to be in the room. It constricted her voice. And if you look back in them old studios back in the day, they had air conditioning in them bitches, but in the studios, they would cut that shit off. Because if you lock up a motherfucker like a Otis Redding back in the day, lock up a motherfucker like Sam Cooke back, you might have the best take going. You fuck that up by constricting their vocal cords, boy. You ain't gonna be running that studio very long. But on our level, we shouldn't be up under a lot of air conditioning if we're trying to project on a regular basis. And I pretty much try to project on a regular basis. I saw your thing last night, part of it, information about Michael K. I chose not to do that today as my first video. I'll probably do that once I get inside. I've refrained from even saying rest in peace because I know he ain't resting peacefully right now. "54 years old is not the age we need to be dying. I'm trying to get to 54. I don't want nobody talking about me being gone at 54. I'm trying to get to that bitch. And that brother probably physically was 10 times healthier, minus the narcotic, than I was. And he got to 54 and died. But there seems like there might be a whole lot of complexities that are happening with that. They're talking cocaine and heroin and possibly fentanyl. I don't know. So I don't want to put it out there. I'm trying to let everything build up enough to where there's some real knowledge out there as to what it was. But from what they're saying, because they're calling it, see, they're